There we go. Hey Brian, you're listening. How about now? Do you have sound now? I think you do. Mike, have you been just hanging out, or you've been doing other jobs, other things?
Um, Not really much other work. Um, just hanging out and basically hitting the basement gym. I mean,
You've been hitting the gym,
the basement gym.
so you're getting ready to lift heavy inflatables and set up drive-in movie
Yeah,
screens.
yeah, getting in shape for the future, whatever's coming up.
How about yourself, Laura?
Oh, what I've been up to?
Yeah,
Well,
what
I
have you been
started
up
my other
to?
job. Well, I started back at my other job before I had a business, so I won't be there for too much longer. And then I've just been organizing and cleaning up at home and stuff like that.
Cool. With the time off, did you like spending time with your family? With the exception of Bill, who's pretty having a normal schedule. Did you get to
Yeah,
spend any extra time with your family?
yeah, I did.
Mike, how about yourself?
What was the question again? This, well, there was another part of it. I
Are
missed
you
that.
are you enjoying spending time with family or friends during this COVID quarantine?
Immediate family, yeah. We get together, you know, occasionally, once in a while, and dinner. I was at my brother's last night, actually.
Did
Had dinner there.
did any of you guys pick up any bad habits or good habits in the 3 months we've been doing nothing?
I don't think
Good
so.
habits are bad.
Oh,
I don't. I can't say I picked up any habit.
I guess I exercise more. I guess that's a good habit. Do a lot of bicycle riding. Um,
Wait a minute, your bicycle is a motorcycle. How is that exercise?
well, I have both. I ride both. Sometimes I take the pedal bike too.
All right.
A little exercise.
What kind of bike is it?
The bicycle, I think is it?
It's a Schwinn, isn't it, from the 70s?
I do have a Swin. I have a Swin, 10 speed, but I also have a mountain bike. But somebody gave it to me, and I don't even know the name. It's basically a no-namer. It's like a department store. It's nothing special. It's not a Cannondale or anything like that, or a Giant.
You could name a whole bunch of bike brand names, and I would just agree with you that yep, that's a brand name of a bike. Does your Schwinn have the curly old handlebars?
Yes, it does.
See, that's a classic.
Yes, I. That's a road bike with the thin tires, and it's fast. I've ridden it to work a couple times, and it's gotten me there
Didn't
and
they have
back.
like didn't they have like crazy colors like red, like a bright red or something?
You remember it? I think it
Oh
did.
yeah,
It is red. It's like a burgundy color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of burgundy, that's an excellent color. Burgundy and gold are my favorite. Do you know why?
Hmm.
Does anyone know why?
Yeah, your football team.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, right
Rams.
there. See that? No, you can't see it, but
Which is what the Rams?
I don't even know what they're called yet.
They don't have a name.
well, right officially right now they're the Washington football team.
Redskins.
But we're hoping that they get changed to they have to get changed. So the fan base is hoping for the Washington Red Wolves.
Red Wolves. Okay.
Red Wolves. Laura, you got a bike?
Bike? No.
Yeah.
I've nowhere to store a bike. I would if I could.
Bill, you got a bike?
I did. I don't have it anymore. I had a Giant.
A Giant.
That was the name of the mountain bike. Crazy story. My son Justin. This is going back to high school days. He wasn't driving yet. Started using my bicycle to go back and forth to football practice at the high school. on his way to practice one day, he's driving, riding the bike, and he's passing a hotel, and a guy's pulling out. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, he's pulling out of the hotel, doesn't see Justin, and plows right into Justin. And hence, there goes the end of my bike.
Really?
Justin was fine. Justin was fine, nothing happened, but pretty much my bike got trashed.
And that was the end of your biking.
Yeah, that was the end of, ever since the bike went away, I haven't used it since.
That's a sad story.
Yeah, sad story. It was a nice bike though. I bought it in West Haven over by you. I forgot the name of the bike shop over there. They were a big
Baybrook.
giant dealership for mountain bikes.
Baybrook Bike Shop?
Yes, that's it. Baybrook. Yep.
This in Milford?
Now it's in West Haven.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the first thing everyone wants to do when the official quarantine is over and we can get back to real outside events and things like that with massive amount of people?
I guess go to the bar. If it's, if they're open, it's safe.
What about you,
Go to a concert or a movie.
I totally agree. All the concerts that I had booked to go to for the for this summer got all canceled. What about you, Bill?
Yeah, I went to go to the Big E that got canceled.
Yeah, the Oyster Fest is canceled. I kind of love going to that every year. Miss going to a ball game, like a Yankee game, a couple times a year.
Do you like anything about the quarantine?
The only thing I can say positive for me is the company I work for. We make essential equipment for cleaning, as far as sanitizing and disinfecting. And I've been doing all right as far as sales go. So that's the only positive I've gotten out of it.
Less traffic on the roads.
There you go.
I would agree with that. Less traffic, even up on 95. How about you, Laura?
I don't know.
All right, let's play a game. This game is called Either Or. I'm going to give you two things, either or. Y'all pick which one you'd rather have. For example, Brady Bunch or Partridge Family?
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
Partridge Family.
All right. Keeping it in that same vein, Marcia or Lori?
Marcia.
Marsha.
Mike, you went with Lori?
The older one.
Mike's getting...
Yeah, the older one, I think. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. That was parking.
All right.
That was a question, so I'm wrong. Was it back to?
Greg or Keith? To keep this gender neutral.
Greg.
Laura?
Yeah, Greg, I think.
I guess it is Greg.
All right. Ice cream cake or your favorite type of pie?
Ice cream cake.
Cake.
Yeah, ice cream cake, definitely.
All around. Football or soccer?
Football.
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 Again, sorry, Rick. You got voted out again. 2 times in a row. Fish or steak?
Steak.
Steak.
I'll go with, I guess I'll go with steak. Yeah.
Don't think about it. Just shout them out. It's easy.
Okay.
Eggs or oatmeal?
Eggs.
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 Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Santa Claus is coming to town or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? As in the TV shows.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Rudolph the
Reindeer.
Red-Nosed.
Really? Not Santa Claus with put one step in front of the other.
Oh, that one is good. That
Yeah,
one-
see, the big heat miser
Can I
dude.
change my answer?
You can change your answer. It's yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like that one. I do like that one.
Corn or peas?
Peas.
Corn.
Peas.
2 peas and a corn. All right, I'd go with the corn too. What if I said corn on the cob or peas?
Oh, then I would say corn on the cob.
Still corn.
Still peas.
Chinese food or Italian food?
Italian.
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 All right, John Wayne or Clint Eastwood?
Ooh,
Clint
that's a
Eastwood.
tough one.
Clint Eastwood.
I'm gonna go John Wayne on that one. I'm going to Duke.
Where'd you go, Laura?
Clint Eastwood.
Go ahead, make my day.
Is, but if there was no John Wayne, would there be a Clint Eastwood? Okay. Dancing, taking a dancing class or a cooking class?
Cooking class.
Cooking.
Should I just take both?
You can only take one. Pretty sure I know what your sister would say.
Dancing class, I guess.
All right, a couple more. Batman or Superman?
Batman.
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 Like Batman.
Playing cards or board games?
Playing cards.
Cards.
Sneak
Board games.
board games. What's your favorite What's your favorite board game?
Favorite board game. I always used to love Clue.
Clue is awesome.
I was a Monopoly guy.
See, the problem with Monopoly, once you know you're in the game for like 4 or 5 hours.
It's too long.
Yeah, but it's fun, especially when you become the miser that gets all the properties.
But you could just be like, you could start it at dinner time, and then you're not done until Tuesday.
You can always pause the game and pick up where you left off.
Yeah, but then it's in the way. It's on the table, and you got all these pieces, and you want to eat dinner, and then you got to move the pieces, and you try to be gentle with it, and all the pieces fall off, and then your boardwalk with 15 hotels on it goes all over the ground, and then you're vacuuming them up later. No?
Yeah.
I paused it and continued.
Mike, you have a favorite board game?
There was one. I guess it was Monopoly.
Damn. So it's me and Laura against Monopoly. Like my favorite was Stratego, but
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
yeah, that's a good one. Spiral staircase or straight staircase?
Straight staircase.
Straight up.
Spiral.
Straight up.
We have a question from someone from Kim. Kim Humes joined us. And the question is to Mike. How did Mike feel after Dave ran into his car at the meeting a year back?
I can't say it was really good.
Thank you, Kim, for bringing that up. That's awesome. Perfect timing. Love you, dear. All right. Well, gas
Never
or
heard about that one.
yeah, it was right out here. It was like
Did you come barreling around the corner and didn't see it, or what?
he parked right behind me. You know where I usually park in the office
Yeah.
on the side there, and he
Right off.
backed right up, and I had to leave the staff meeting early, and backed right into him. Put my the little hitch in the tail right into his front
Yeah.
bumper.
Oh, nice, nice.
A hole in the bumper.
Yeah, nice hole in the bumper.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It
Did,
happens.
did we do the spiral staircase or straight staircase one?
Yeah, we did that one.
Okay. All right. Here's a question for each one of you. We'll start with Bill. Who is your celebrity crush?
I'd have to say Heather Locklear.
Heather Locklear. Mike, how about yourself?
Oh boy, I had a lot of them.
Yeah, I just need one.
Okay, we'll go with who's that singer that lives over in the girl that lives up in Rhode Island. I'm trying to think of her name. Forgot her name.
Four non-blondes. No? I don't know. I'm sure there's a singer that lives in Rhode Island, but I don't know.
I forgot her name, so I'll go with gee, I can't. There's so many of them.
Pick one.
How about Madonna?
Madonna. All right.
That's it.
Classic.
All right, Laura, who's can you top Madonna?
I don't think I have one.
But we do have a Mike, Brian said, is it Taylor Swift that you're looking for?
It was, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.
That would be a more recent one. That would be more recent.
Brian's helping you out here on this thing. Laura, we got a question from Kim. I think it's a loaded question to you. Who's Laura's favorite salesperson?
My favorite salesperson.
Yes.
She wants me to say her, doesn't she? It's Kim.
Kim, it's you. Of course it's you. Another good question from Kim. She is just how would you get someone's special attention? Flowers or a brand new Mercedes? Mike, how would you do it?
Depends who I'm trying to get their attention. Like who are we talking about? Anybody or a girl?
Anyone.
Anyone?
Let's go. Let's pretend that this is you're trying to go out on a date, I guess.
Okay. And I want to get somebody's attention.
Yes.
All right. I guess I would say hello or something. You know.
Bill, you got something witty?
Oh God, I've been out of that scene for so long.
All right. So how would you get your wife's attention? Besides throwing something at her.
Yeah. Make her breakfast.
Make her breakfast, huh? We'll give you applause for that one. Laura, how about yourself?
I don't know.
All right, Laura, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Lying. I hate lying. I hate liars.
Lying. All right. Mike, your biggest pet peeve?
So that's something I hate, right?
Yes.
I mean, I hate liars too, but I guess I got to do something different, right?
That would be helpful.
I hate phonies.
Okay.
Be real.
And Bill, biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve. I kind of like both Mike and Laura's answers. I kind of agree with those. I can't think of anything new.
How about someone tailgating you on the highway, like Eric does? Huh?
Yeah, he scares me. He scares me when he drives.
He's
Is he on tonight?
I can't quite tell. I believe so.
You do get home quick though when he drives. That's for sure.
In a comment and a question, Kim says, I believe Mike has a very sporty car, correct? It's a, what kind of car do you have, Mike?
The one you backed into, that one?
Ah, I guess, yeah. Was that sporty?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
that's,
It was.
It's a Mercedes SLK Roadster.
Ah. And Bill, how are you missing your old house?
I do. I miss the neighborhood, the house. I hear from my wife that the yard and all the plantings that we did are going downhill already.
I
All
couldn't.
that hard work.
If the new people in that house came into this office right now, I would not recognize them. I have no idea who they are. But that's probably on me. I should be a welcoming Callaway Drive person and going to introduce ourselves to them.
Yeah.
All right. Laura, do you like to be the driver or the passenger when going to events?
It depends.
Well, all right.
She
So,
likes when I'm her chauffeur when I work with her.
all right. So, so you like to be the passenger with Bill, correct?
I like to be the driver if I don't trust the people I'm with to drive.
Okay. We won't go into who we're not trusting quite yet. See, now I got distracted by the comments, but Kim is crushing these questions here. If you were allowed to change your name to anything in the world, what would you change your name to?
I don't think I'd change it. I like my name.
Okay. Mike, if you could change your name to anything.
I don't know. Simplify, maybe Mark, John, something like that.
And Mike's not simple?
It's a little. I don't know. I guess I'm okay with it.
What the heck is the
I
difference
like the
between
name Dave. I like your name. I'll trade you.
what
I'll
the
take
heck?
your name.
What the heck is the difference between Mike and Mark?
I
only-
changed my mind. I like Dave. I like that name.
Okay. Bill?
I like my name too. I wouldn't change it.
You guys are killing me right now. If your food is bad at a restaurant, really bad, would you return it?
If it's bad enough, yes.
I'd say no. I'm afraid they'll do something to it.
So
It has to be.
go ahead,
Has to be
Mike.
pretty bad. It has to be very bad to return it. You know, if I could stomach it, I'll eat it.
Bill, if it's bad, are you still eating it or are you just leaving it on the plate?
Maybe if it's really terrible, not cooked or something, then I might say something. But if it's edible, I'll eat it.
We'll get into some party people stuff. Mike, and to all of you, what's the furthest you've traveled for or with party people?
I guess I'd have to say Georgia.
Why did you go to Georgia? Why don't I remember
We
this?
went to. You don't remember that? We went. It was back when Ronnie was with us. It was a 4-day event, and we had to bring wax hands and a couple inflatables down to Georgia. And we stayed in a hotel, I think, twice.
Georgia,
It was a long time ago.
looking on the map, I believe that beats Rick's Indiana, if I'm correct in my geography.
Went to Atlanta. It was Atlanta, Georgia.
That had to have been in the early 2000s.
Yes, it was.
Laura, how about you?
I think it was Slippery Rock. It was like 9.5 hours.
Yeah, Slippery Rock's on the west side of PA, over by Pittsburgh. And Bill?
It was. I don't know if it was Slippery Rock, but it was definitely no. It wasn't that school. It was definitely in Pennsylvania. I want to. Where'd you go to college, Dave? It was out that way.
I went to Dickinson in Carlisle. Carlisle.
Carlisle. No, it was. I don't remember the school. If you said the school, I would know it, but I just, it's not.
University
think of it.
University of Pittsburgh Titusville. No?
No.
So somewhere in Pennsylvania. Mike, you win.
It was in Pennsylvania. I want to say it was a good 7 hours or so.
What's your favorite location or school to go to when we have jobs on the outside, not virtually?
Is that for me?
For everybody. Favorite school
Oh, okay.
or favorite place to go?
I'd say Winnick.
Yeah, Winnick's a good one. There's a lot of good places though.
Yeah.
Hard to
There is too. This is just one of my favorites.
just one.
I like going to Simics. They're always really nice to me. And, lots of girls.
Okay, perfect. What's our hardest event to facilitate? Hardest event that when you see it on the schedule and your name is attached to it, you're like, that stinks. I hate doing that event.
It's one of those new ones that we got like 2 years ago. I think it's in like 3 pieces or something. It's got a slide to it. I don't know the name of it.
The adrenaline
If you
rush,
say- is
To-
that the new?
toxic drop.
That's it. It's got a slide on it too, right?
Yep, toxic drop.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them. I see that on there. I run.
Laura, you got one that you run from?
No, I'm trying to think.
Is there
Mini golf, playing mini golf.
is there a novelty program or a computer program that you're like, oh, I just don't like doing it, even though the event is really cool. I just don't like doing it.
Who's that to?
No, it's to Laura.
I'm thinking. If I think of something, I'll
All right,
throw it out there.
to all of you, if you could travel to one place one last time, where is it? Anywhere in the world.
Japan.
Aruba.
Japan, Aruba. Mike, how about you?
Well, I never been there. It can't be someplace I've been, right?
No, you can travel to one more place in your lifetime, and then after that, you're stuck in Connecticut.
All right. Yeah, it'd have to be Hawaii, I guess.
Japan, Laura, that's interesting. Why Japan? That's kind of cool.
I don't know. I'm very I'm just very uninterested in or interested in it right now. Been like worrying about it.
Huh. Would you rather work alone or as a team?
As a team.
That's a tough one. Depends on your team.
Mike, work alone or as a team?
It depends what you're doing. Because normally sometimes I do work alone, but I can't do everything myself. So I guess I'm okay with.
All right, a couple more here. What advice would you give your younger self? You go back in time because you're XYZ old, however old you are now, and you can go back in time to when you were an impressionable teenager. What advice would you give yourself? Anyone can just jump in.
I would say probably I don't know, don't waste time and don't go for whatever you want. Don't hesitate or something like that maybe.
Don't think about it too much. Just do it.
I would say save money and stay at home as long as you can.
Save money. That's a good one. All right, who's Gilbert? Not Godfrey. Who is Gilbert related to the party
Oh,
people?
he's the groundhog, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Mike, did you know he had,
I had no idea what that was.
Mike and Bill, Gilbert is our groundhog that lives underneath the
That's right.
sandbags.
That's
Sometimes
right.
Sometimes he lives over on the other side of the building where the ramp is that we never use. But, Gilbert will be on our new staff T-shirts once we get a really good picture of him.
Gotcha.
Um, some
I've
par-
seen a lot of I've come back from shows and seen raccoons in the back before.
Yeah, there was one by my car the other night.
well, the other night when we did the virtual, what did we do? Which virtual program did we do?
Trying to remember which one it was. I think it was a scavenger hunt we did.
I think it was. The scavenger hunt is very cool. I think you.
So Dave, when are you going to let us know about more of these virtual events that Party People has to offer?
Right now, after Jim Spinato just logged in, you know who Jim Spinato is, people? He's our magician that we represent in the college market. He does a
Oh, Jim?
he does a show called Not Your Kids Magic Show. So it's a little not quite R-rated, but it's above doing it for Danny, my son Danny, above that age group. So yes, Bill, on August 6th, we're doing a showcase of all our virtual programs from 1 to 4, right here streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And Laura's going to come in and be a part of it, but we're going to showcase our pub trivia, our scavenger hunt. We're going to showcase Jim Spinato, who just commented. And he did say his magic show is R-rated. We're going to showcase our two other speakers, Peter Callahan and Karen Sullivan, and then show how we're going to do novelty and photo programs via kits and on Zoom and all that good stuff. That was a good plug. Thank you for the question, Bill. Laura, here's one for you. Out of all the virtual events that you've witnessed or been a part of so far in the last 2 months, which one's your favorite?
Oh,
Not having to run it, just watching it.
oh, the scavenger hunt's cool because you get to see all the stuff they submit.
And which one are you nervous about potentially running in the next 6 weeks?
All of them.
All of them. All right.
All of them. I'm still not quite comfortable with it, but get there.
Well, Jim just booked a psychic fair at Boston
That
U.
seems the easiest.
Psychic fair seems the easiest.
Yeah, it seems the easiest because they just come in and you just put them with their psychic.
Yep. And Mike, you're back at Shelton this weekend for the 18th year, I believe.
Right.
They are probably,
Can't wait.
you know,
What's going on in Shelton? A big drive-in or?
yeah, they're doing a drive-in movie. They've done it for like 18 years, and Mike has probably done all 18 years.
I've done some.
That long. Wow.
Sylvia, your contact, when I said that with the whole issue with being on furlough, said it might be me tomorrow night, but then she was very excited that it wasn't me and it was you. So
Yeah, I can't wait to see her. I like Sylvia.
it's not tomorrow night. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Sorry,
right.
didn't want to panic you there. All right.
You'd have to stop drinking those margaritas.
Yeah.
No, they get
How's the margarita doing, Mike?
good. You know, makes the party more fun.
Right, and the last question It's a trivia question. You can type it into the chat. No, Bill's got an iPhone, so that's not going to work. Just shout it out. Who is the first female singer on MTV?
Didn't you ask that before?
I did. See, you guys, if you were watching before, you should know the answer.
Was it Madonna?
It was not Madonna. It was a rocker.
Wasn't Pat Benatar?
It was Pat Benatar.
Okay,
Real.
I remember for once.
All right.
How come I didn't, Dave? How come I didn't get a Kim question? She gave Mike and Laura a question, but not me.
No, she was the one that she asked the question about, do you miss your old house?
Oh,
And something else. It's up in the chat right now. Who lost the bowling ball at the University of Rochester? A. Gene Colombo. B. Kent Perkins. C. Ron Knight.
I would say it has to be Ron Knight.
yeah, I mean, this
That
was
was
before
easy.
my time, so I'm gonna just guess and say Columbo.
I was gonna say Ken.
Okay, Mike is the winner on that one. Who was the Silver Fox? A. Gene Colombo. B. Daryl Cummings. C. Bill Griffin.
Daryl.
D. Derek Cummins.
Daryl, correct. All right, who built, this is a harder one, who built the original wooden Velcro wall? A. Ron Knight. B. Jay Villette. C. My dad, Kenneth Hume.
I'm gonna go B.
Jay Villette. Mike?
This is a guess.
I guess I'm gonna go B as well.
D.
It is Jay Villette. And the last one, really the last one. Where was the first Party People office? So A, 88 West Town Street. B, 321 West River Street. C, 440 New Haven Avenue. Or D, 230 Woodmont. So 88 West Town, 321 West River, 440 New Haven, or 230 Woodmont.
230 Woodmont.
Yeah, 230 Woodmont, I believe.
A.
Laura's going with A, 88 West Town. And she gets it correct.
You asked it before, and I don't know.
See, it pays to log on to Behind the Vinyl before. All right, so the last thing here, we have to decide who's going to be on episode 5 of Behind the Vinyl. We still have Mr. Rosa, Mr. Stewart, Mr. Brown, Laura's sister, Jim Gillespie, Lisa Gillespie. There's a litany of people that I've probably forgotten right there. Any suggestions?
I vote Kenny.
Kenny Brown, and who else?
Stewart?
Kenny and Stewart.
I haven't seen Stewart out here.
All right, so we'll go Kenny and Stewart. Now, as veterans of Behind the Vinyl, you have now become official Zoom bombers, and I can give you, if you want to Zoom bomb the next Behind the Vinyl, we don't tell Kenny and Dave when you're coming in. You just log into the Zoom, and we get you in, and you get your own little Brady Bunch box. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, people. We're going to finish the live feed. Thank you, people. We will see you next time on